If you have a small kitchen and limited space on your countertops, the best toaster may not be a top priority. After all, you can always toast your bread under the broiler, right? Or in a skillet, which some people even prefer, particularly when said skillet is slicked in butter. But there are times when there is simply no replacement for a toaster's convenience, times when the thought of turning on the oven or dirtying a pan is too much to bear. Or maybe you have a kid who's decided that bread, frozen waffles, bagels, English muffins, and the rest of the toastable glutenverse are going to be the foundation of his food pyramid, and you're in search of the fastest and easiest way to satisfy his golden brown carb. Let's start in this video top 5 best toasters.
Number 1.
The Breville A Bit More is our latest reigning champion. It beat a former favorite of ours, the Breville Die-Cast, in our most recent testing. The two are very similar. Both are sleek and well built with weighty frames and stylish minimalist exteriors, extremely stable on the counter without feeling bulky. Both have generously proportioned toasting slots able to handle tall and thick slices alike. Both have nearly identical sets of digital controls that are attractive and intuitive to use, featuring a sliding knob that sets the level of toastiness and flashes a countdown of remaining cook time, as well as a bit more button that tacks on some extra toasting time, the likes of which are showing up increasingly often on newer toasters and countertop ovens. Like the Die-Cast, that A Bit More turned out remarkably consistent results during all 4 of the tests we ran, evenly toasting each slice of both white bread and thicker cut sourdough, easily defrosting and crisping waffles, and ably accommodating bagels. In the end, the A Bit More came out on top for one key reason: the price tag. It's cheaper than its slightly more luxe counterpart, and the only true discernible difference is that it operates via manual lever rather than a button-operated motorized lift and lower. If that extra feature is worth the cash to you, by all means, but we found that A Bit More ticked all of our boxes and then some.
Number 2.
Perhaps unsurprisingly, the best 4-slice toaster is essentially a double-wide version of our previous 2-slice pick. While the A Bit More Breville does come in a 4-slice format, it's essentially an elongated version of the 2-slice model, with parallel double-long slots each meant to hold 2 slices of bread. While we initially had high hopes for these types of long slot models, because they can pack more slices into a slimmer space and give you the ability to toast long slices of bread, we ultimately weren't wowed by their performance across the board. While bulkier, the side-by-side 4-slot design of the Breville Die-Cast offered more customization for families or roommates, if one person wants a bagel and the other a waffle, or if one likes toast barely browned and the other likes toast as dark as a carbon shingle, that can all get done at the same time. The top-of-the-line Breville model is powered with 1,800 watts and has toast, defrost, and bagel functions available via an illuminated LED side panel.
Number 3.
We were suspicious that the Smeg Toaster was going to be all style and no substance, but we were wrong. Using this machine is like having a little retro Italian sports car on your kitchen counter, with a well-built and expertly proportioned cherry red exterior, a sleek chrome toasting lever that sits in the hand like a geshift, and a minimalist, intuitive control knob that spins with a satisfying click. After toasting at low, medium, and high settings, slices emerged evenly browned. This toaster does seem to run a bit hot, however, and we found that slices got a little extra dark. When it came time to toast bagels and waffles, the results had a good texture balance of chewy and crunchy. The generous slots can easily accommodate tall slices, and a simple-to-slide-out crumb tray makes cleanup easy. It's a lot to spend on a toaster, and it didn't outperform our top picks. But if you have the budget for it and design is a priority, though, you can feel good about taking the plunge on the Smeg.
Number 4.
The Breville Die-Cast is an investment, but the sleek, leverless model called to us as soon as we took it out of the box, and once we set it up and started toasting and reheating, it didn't disappoint. It won previous rounds of testing for a reason, and if you're the kind of person who is willing to pay extra for the admittedly very satisfying, smooth, motorized lift that lowers and raises slices from the toaster at the touch of a button, this may be the option for you. One other reason you might choose the Die-Cast over the A Bit More is its format. The controls run across the short side of the unit rather than the long side, meaning it makes use of your countertop's depth rather than taking up a ton of horizontal space. One glowing Amazon reviewer dubbed this model the Cadillac of toasters, and after putting it through its paces, we agree.
Number 5.
Tineco Toasty One Smart Toaster. This was the only smart toaster we tested. It's got a touchscreen interface that makes toasting feel like some sort of cooking video game, complete with a slider for selecting toast darkness, a defrost option, and a motorized lift and lower. While we didn't find much differentiation in toast level when testing out the lighter settings, the darker toast settings yielded admirably even browning from edge to edge. The Tineco failed, however, at the frozen waffle challenge. Even when toasted on defrost mode at the highest browning setting, the waffles came out pale and soggy. For a toaster at this price point, at the time of writing, we'd expect it to handle all toastable carbs with ease. If you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button, press the bell icon, and comment below. Check out the description to find the product links. Thanks for watching.